Oh, all right. Do we have sound now? All right. Okay. Sound check one more time. All right. Looks like we're in business. Everything should be working still. Okay. So, welcome back, everybody. My name is like watch, but with an H. So this is the third installment of my playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So the story so far, we are a soldier for the Republic. This game takes place about 4,000 years before the movies. So it's pretty removed from the events of what everyone's familiar with. So there's a war going on between the Republic and the Sith Empire. Um, Remember the soldiers will fight from the Sith aren't like Sith as in like lightsaber wielding evil Jedi. They're just the soldiers who work for the Empire who was run by the evil Jedi. Um, so there was a Jedi named Bastilla Shan. She was a leader in the Republic Army because she has this power when she meditates. It gives a buff to all of her allies and a debuff to all of her enemies. And this battle was taking place in the skies and in space above a planet called Terrace, which is a lot like Coruscant. It's just one massive city. Bastilla's ship got shot down, and her escape pod fell to the planet. So us and this guy Carth, um, we are on a mission to go find her, and we started asking around the city, which was full of um, Sith troopers walking around because when they found out Bastilla landed on the planet, oh, the screen size is not right. Let me do this while I'm fixing that. Um, so we found out that her escape pod crashed in the middle level of the city, and there's two gangs down there, the Becks and the Hidden Becks and the Black Volkers. So the Black Volkers found Bastila, and now they're offering up her as a prize for winning this race. It's going to be kind of like a motorcycle race, but Star Warsy. So to win that race and get her back, we joined the other gang, the Becks, to steal a prototype engine that will make our space motorcycle a lot faster than theirs. And so we just finished stealing that. Um, Along the way, we met this Twi'lek named Mission. She comes with a Wookiee named Zalbar, and we saved Zalbar from like three Gamorrean guards, and so he decided he owes us a life debt. So now he's just with us forever. Why is... Okay, I thought I had this figured out already. I apologize. This game is really old, and so it doesn't like to work with OBS very well. It doesn't like to play nice. So I did tests earlier, and this seemed to be working fine. I don't know why it's being weird now. So that's also why you see the black thing, the black rectangle on the side of the screen. I have not been able to get rid of that. Like I said, it's just because this game's so old. It wasn't designed back when the concept of dual monitors was a thing, so it's something we got to put up with. Unless anyone knows how to fix it, in which case let me know, and I will be happy to implement those changes. So, at the end of the last session, or the last episode, there was a boss fight which injured us pretty badly, and we are fresh out of health packs. So, now that we have the prototype engine, that's not a good sound. We need to return to the Hidden Beck base to install it. The issue is that when I tried to do so, I walked out the door of the Black Vulker base and was immediately killed by angry Black Vulkers who are theoretically mad at me for killing everyone in their base. And since I don't have a way to heal up, there's a reason I'm not leveling up that will become clear this episode. And then the game crashed right after that. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to take the long way around, and hopefully we will survive it, or at least find a health pack. So let me check the map. Which way do we go? Okay. Alright, here we are. Oh. Excellent.
What?
I'm not gonna give any to Carth because he sucks.
Sure.
So the main Sith right now is Darth Malik. He's the bald guy at the start menu. If you missed the last parts or you're not familiar with this game, he was the apprentice of Darth Revan, who he's pretty famous amongst older Star Wars fans. I say older, but like my age, so like millennials and stuff. It's because of this game. Anyways, he's the one who founded the Sith Empire, and they just kind of came out of nowhere from the Republic's perspective after they finished fighting this war against the Mandalorians. So the Mandalorian War almost wiped out the Republic, and then out of nowhere comes Darth Revan and Darth Malik with this like massive fleet, like seems almost endless, and the Republic's like, we don't even know where they got all this stuff from. Let's see. That's where I want to go. And so that's why Bastilla is a big deal, is because her battle meditation is kind of the only thing keeping the Republic in the fight. Without her, they would be fresh out of luck, which is partly why the Sith are so interested in making sure they capture her, and why we need to get her first. So this is the very lowest part of the city. There's this weird zombie virus going around. I'm not gonna fight them. How do I get back? Where's the elevator? Okay. whatever. Alright, where'd Carth go? There's a lot of reasons I hate Carth. See, I want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do
Well,
you
I'm
wanna
not.
know?
You talk to me. Where are your parents? Why don't you have a family? Because Mission's like 14, I think.
Big Z's my parents. My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars happened. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Alright, who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee? So the only... Well, my dialogue choices, I tried to antagonize Carth, and Bastilla is basically just Carth with a lightsaber, so I'm going to antagonize her too. Everyone else, I feel like treating him pretty fairly.
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Yeah, honestly, a teenager taking on 3 hardened criminals doesn't sound super intelligent.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held
I'm
him there
American,
by
I don't
his
know what that
throat.
means.
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when you're speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Alright, how did he get onto Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kasha. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
So, I think this game was the first time the Wookiee home planet Kashyyyk ever made an appearance. How did you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me.
I don't know why I cut off there, but she said, I look out for him more than he looks out for me. Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city, which is the part we're at now. We should get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens...
I mean, I
don't
did,
really
but
feel
that's
like
because I've
talking
played the
about
game.
him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business, okay?
Sorry, just messing with my microphone stand. Alright. Every time I turn this game on, I feel like I have to fix the settings. And then when you play this game, you want to make sure the grass is turned off. Pretty famous bug when you get to the next planet. Alright, we'll quick save. Because these games are basically just quick save the musical. Oh, I can return to my base? I'm not gonna do that. I mean, we're returning to a base, just not the base. Our base is an apartment Carth found. Alright, so, recap from last time, this is that guy that we're about to talk to is the leader of the Hidden Vex. Everyone talks about how he's blind, but he's actually got implants that let him see, so I don't know what the big deal is.
You have returned. You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you?
Yeah, I've got it.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
I want a reward.
A reward? I'm blind, but I'm not
He's
stupid.
not.
Your reward is the chance to ride in the big swoop race so you can win Bastilla's freedom. We had a deal, and I expect you to honor it. If we
Isn't
don't
he a
honor our
criminal?
deals, what's to stop me from just taking the prototype from you and leaving you for dead?
The fact that I'm a main character in a Star Wars story. Alright, I lived up to my end of the deal. Now you better come through after all that.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Why are you doing this?
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator
I'm not even mad.
overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
I actually kind of respect that from him. Alright,
You
I'm
can
ready.
stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
Alright, you spend a restless night in the Beck base. In the morning, one of the Becks takes you to the swoop racing pits where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. So a lot of times in this game, the NPCs will do weird things during cutscenes like that. Pardon me. This video was sponsored by Liquid Death. Not really, but I wish. I don't really remember how to do the swoop bike racing, but we're just gonna go for it. Alright, so here is Bastilla herself.
다 공주 딱 미끼 오고
Okay, so she's got a neural disruptor collar to keep her under control, which is why she's doing that. I wish they'd tell me what he's saying. Alright, what's the time to beat? Alright. 38 seconds is the time to beat. What? Alright, well, that was easy. It's almost like this is a tutorial mission or something. I'm fine, let's just get the story going. What? Why does that keep happening? Oh, okay, so it looks like that guy beat our time, so we gotta go do that again. See what the time to beat is. Alright, 31:14. I'm pretty sure I did faster than that. Right? Did I get like 30 something? 30 point something? Alright, whatever. You know what this kind of reminds me of? The pod racing level in Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Alright, 25 seconds. Oh yeah, by the way, my character's name is Huatcheman, commonly mispronounced as Hod Toward or Todd Howard.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must
If you're
know.
curious where this guy, you've heard this guy's voice before, that is the voice of Sven from Skyrim, and also like 10% of all the Skyrim NPCs. You better not be trying to cheat me, dude. Sven.
Your swoop wife is using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
Sacred traditions. Okay, buddy.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me. What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Oh boy, here I go killing again. Yeah, this is your first time watching the combat in this game is, something. It's a little goofy. What? 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 Oh, come on! Alright, I'm just gonna speed through the dialogue with her because I don't want to sit through all that again. Alright. F5? F4. F4 is the quick save button. Alright, so new strategy. I'm just gonna let Bastilla handle the fighting when we get back to that point. What happens if I talk to her instead first?
You can speak to...
Okay.
You have returned. I don't. You can, but I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
Life is pain. It won't let me skip the cutscene, that's why I was frustrated. Alright, let's do this. Alright, 28 seconds. And let's see, that guy beat me at 30 seconds somehow. What on earth? Stop doing that. Why? Alright, what's the time to beat? Alright, whatever. So apparently he beats whatever you get very slightly. So for when you play this, if you choose to do so, the strategy is to go really slow that first time to make life easier on yourself the second time around for the one that counts. Oh, I should have saved the game. Oh well.
What? Impossible. You are
Alright, so turn on my force field. And get the heck out of Dodge. Oh, stop shooting me! I'm trying to hide. I'm a coward. A coward. That's what we do. Yeah, get him, Bastilla. Go get him. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody can get it. Let's do it. Let's save the game real quick. Just start throwing grenades at him, I guess. I like how he's throwing them through the concrete wall. Oh, these are concussion grenades, that's fine. Alright, whatever. I wonder how much health Bastilla has. Like, can she die in this part? Oh, no. Okay. What? Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. I love old games. Alright. My favorite part of a battle, looting all the dead bodies. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, lightsaber. Second. Canderous is hiding around here somewhere. I know that because it just showed his name pop up. Either that or I'm going insane, which is a very legitimate possibility. Alright, quick save before the hour-long dialogue.
Maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize, wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Alright, this'll irritate her. Never mind that. I won the swoop race and you're my prize. I own you now.
You must have banked a turn too sharply because it sounds like all the blood has rushed from your brain. I am Bastilla, a member of the Jedi Order and a fleet commander for the Republic. Nobody owns me. Now, we don't have time for joking around. What are you doing here?
It's a long story.
We don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go?
I'm in charge here. Remember, I saved you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
I think you've got things confused. You were a helpless prisoner till I came along.
I may have been.
Also, we provided what's called a distraction.
Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force, but I suppose I should.
Maybe you've heard of a little thing called your mom.
You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Ender Spire?
The only two that matter. Hey, who said you were in charge
the
here?
Republic, for one. I was a fleet commander, remember? But I don't want you getting all worked up over nothing. So tell me, do you have a plan to get off this planet?
I don't have a plan, and it's all Carth's fault because he wouldn't let me think of one.
Carth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
So that's another Sith ship that just fired on us, or fired on them.
Bastilla, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
I'm getting a little sick of your attitude.
My attitude. It strikes me that you are the one in sore need of an attitude adjustment. I happen to be in charge of this mission, if you'll recall.
I know you're new at this, Bastilla, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Carth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation
She's
ability has helped the Republic
pretty young.
many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Oh, this is a really hard choice because I hate both of these two. What would be funnier? Because the funny thing is, with Carth, no matter what he gets, no matter how angry you make him, he'll be railroaded into saying things like, I trust you with my life. And so the angrier, like, the more he hates you, the funnier it is. Bastilla hasn't gotten me killed in this game yet. Carth's done that a couple times, so I'm siding with Bastilla.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience.
I bet they have the same
so should not be so quick to judge.
dialogue no
Very
matter
well,
what
Carth,
option you pick.
suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all
Me,
need to work
it's me.
together
I'm
if
in
we want
charge.
to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Carth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Alright, let's find a way
I
off
think
this
we'll need
planet.
some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met, like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Your mom.
That's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
The song playing right now is called The Force Theme. So if you don't understand what's happening right now, you need to go back to English class. Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
Sounds like you don't know what you're talking about.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Any goodies? No. Okay. Alright, we'll take Bastilla because force powers are fun. And we'll take Carth because irritating Carth is fun.
Kin kun no ba muli ra chinkun. Tong hai tun kun ching. Ni bobo jimata ni punaje.
I always have time for a fan.
Rundi hadonga kuhungabi. Wana kumbes. Chink palamul tong king ba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli ra best.
Isn't that the Mandalorian dude that works for Davik? So Davik is the leader of a criminal enterprise called the Exchange. Okay, I'll go meet him. Listen, Mandalorians are known for many things. Patience not one. I'm gonna go irritate this janitor again. Actually, I'm gonna, because I've seen how Carth reacts when I'm mean to him. So let's see how I'm gonna leave Carth behind for this interaction.
Hey there, what?
This place is a dump. You should be fired.
Hey, and you're well.
Oh. Okay. Let's go get Carth back. Alright, quick save.
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Level up Carth. And treat injury is always a good one to take. So we'll do this one. Honestly, as soon as we get to Tatooine, I'm leaving Carth on the spaceship and never using him ever again. So it doesn't really matter what I pick for him. In the second game, there's a level where your team splits up, and it gives you kind of a chance to play as some of the characters you don't usually use. But in this one, you just kind of end up picking the same two companions the whole time. So Bastilla will pay a little more attention to. So strength is an important one because she uses melee, but then I think it's we can ignore charisma because we won't be using her for speech checks. Let's see. So wisdom increases basically the mana pool, or like how much force you have available to you before you run out. Intelligence adds how many points you get to spend each level, so I might take that. Constitution adds HP. Alright, and then dexterity doesn't really matter because we're not using a blaster. I'm gonna go with intelligence for this one. Skills. Treat injury. Yeah. Powers. So, the choices you make affect your alignment. So when you make evil choices, you move towards the dark side, and then using dark side powers becomes cheaper, and then vice versa for the light side. So the most important force power is healing. What does this say? Add power. Why can't I add it? Oh, I gotta be level 6 first. Alright. Gonna be honest, I never really pay attention to any of the light side powers except for the move fast and the force healing. So instead, we're gonna go with a space lightning. Destroyed droid is pretty useful, so we'll use stun droid. Wait, what? I don't know why destroying a droid is a dark side power. I feel like that's pretty neutral. It's not like you're causing suffering to them, right? Because they're robots, they don't feel pain. Doesn't really matter which one of these I pick. Awareness is completely useless after this point in the game. It comes up like once. But it's the only thing I can spend points on, so. Alright, force immunity to stun. I don't know what Night Sense does. Let's see. So Bastilla, well, we'll want this because it gives extra HP. But eventually, because she uses a two-bladed lightsaber, she gets a penalty when you use two hands. Everyone does, so, but there's feats that erase that penalty, so that's what we'll want to use later on. And now we are level 6, so we can get healing. Alright, and we're not leveling you up yet. Quick save. And we are off. So you can see the blue bar now, that's her force pool. Or, like, how much force she's got.
Yes?
So the Sith are looking for Bastilla.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Okay, they are stupid.
Yes?
Not as stupid as Carth, but stupid nonetheless.
Bastilla, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the End Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could...
Oh, right, I need to give her her lightsaber back.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait, let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Of all the Jedi in the galaxy, why do we get the absent-minded one?
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Alright,
I'm
let's
here.
get her lightsaber back. And... Here it is. Probably some, like, actual... Oh, right, Jedi can't wear armor. Or most... They get robes later on. And we'll get those to Carth. He's the only one that can actually use dexterity stuff right now. Notice me, senpai. I'm right here. Arrest me.
Out of our way, citizen. We're unofficial Sith
What?
business. Just
Every stream, it's a new problem.
Uh-huh. What?
Alright, so next we're gonna go visit the doctor in the first episode that I was very, very mean to, and I don't regret at all. He wants the cure for the zombie plague.
What do you want? Are you here to threaten me again? Well, it won't do you any good. I don't have anything left for you to steal. Can't you just leave me alone? Well, I did set this facility up to help those in need, so I suppose I can't really turn you away.
Don't I have the thing he's looking for? The plague?
What? I don't want...
The plague cure? Guess not. Oh, let's very shortly it's not gonna matter, so moving on. So in terms of the side quests I plan to do, all the planets except for this one I plan to do the side quests on, as well as each like personal side quest and side quest for so each of the personal side quests for all the companions. For some of them, side quest is a strong word.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Get off my
Why
lawn.
do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Oh, you're one to
He
talk.
isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Get out of here. You'll be the one in pain.
Oh! Run for it!
Yeah, I don't really care. This will annoy Carth and Bastilla. Boo. The only reason I was mean to him was to irritate those two.
Bastilla, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Or would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the
Just
Mandalorians.
would like to point out he just
But
asked a
the Authority
question.
Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
Sounds like you're making
There
excuses.
was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you. But the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly.
Jedi lives. Republic lives, I didn't care.
Mandalorians. But you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them is speaking that word. I think we're done. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
So they would not be speaking Mandalorian, and the reason for that is because Mandalorians kill as part of their religion. So they literally just started the war with the Republic because it was something to do. I don't know. This game gets really philosophical. Personally, like, I study a lot of history, right? And looking at World War I, it's really hard to like actually study World War I, like real in depth and not come out the other side as a pacifist. It was just such a stupid, pointless war. So in a lot of ways, and for like religious reasons, I'm a pacifist. But in this made-up universe, I'm not saying like it's never. Yeah, I don't want to get into the politics, but at least not today. But it's not like a hard and fast thing I live by. I mean, like, I'm not gonna go out and start violence. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, for this situation, I kind of side with Carth, as much as I hate to say it, because the Mandalorians were an existential threat. Like, their goal was just to kill for the sake of killing, and the Jedi didn't really give a good reason why they didn't want to get involved. Like, if they, like, I get it, right? Because I'm religious, and so it's like, I'll get moving on the game. Like, if your religious beliefs prevent you from joining a war or using violence, that's fine, right? But the Jedi position themselves as the defenders of the Republic, so when the Republic needs defending, if you don't believe in violence, right, but you call yourself the defender, you've put yourself in a position where people are relying on you to defend them. So if that's not something you believe in, you shouldn't have gotten involved in the first place the way the Jedi did. Let's talk to her.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Carth were doing before we all joined forces.
We were looking for you.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction. Yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
I also rescued the damsel in distress. Don't forget that. I am not giving Carth any credit for that. He was more of a hindrance than anything else. The only thing he did was find that apartment. Otherwise, he kept getting me killed when fighting zombies.
The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Are you trying to say I can control the Force?
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say?
I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Listen to me,
I'm in
people.
the right
That is
place.
a terrible scourge.
I don't know. When it comes to stuff like Star Wars, though, where it's, you know, like, yeah, cool robots and laser swords and laser guns, like, those are the selling points, right? Like, that's the exciting parts of the movies. That's why everyone hates Attack of the Clones, is because it's just sitting around talking about, you know. And, yeah, Phantom Menace, too, is just sitting around talking about, like, trade deals and stuff. So it's hard to give like a pacifist message with a franchise like this, and it's I'll probably talk about this a lot, but in Japan there's the anime series Mobile Suit Gundam that I would say is basically, where am I supposed to go? Which is basically the like Japanese answer to Star Wars. But it's even worse for them because it's like the whole point is these giant robots, and giant robots look cool, but the thesis of the show is war is bad. Carth, wait. So there's some where they do better jobs of, you know, sticking the landing with that message than others. Probably one of the worst is Gundam Wing, where they've got this one country where they're like, we're going all in on pacifism, right? Like, we're getting rid of all of our weapons. Even if we're attacked, we won't fight back. And then the main characters defend that country with their giant robots through the force of violence. And they just, like, completely... Like, no one ever addresses that this kingdom that's total pacifism only exists because of violence being perpetrated by someone else. They revisit this in the series Gundam 00, where they, like... One of the reasons I really like that one is because they, like, fully... Like, the characters themselves acknowledge the hypocrisy of their actions. Because they're like, we're going to end war by declaring war on war. So, anytime there's a fight going on, they show up and attack both sides. And they're like, we recognize that this doesn't make any sense, but we're going to do it anyways. The way they say it in the show makes sense a lot more logical than how I present it. Anyways, we're going to irritate Carth now.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Good time to ask you some more questions.
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
I'll try to keep my yapping restricted to when I'm actually doing stuff in the games. Answer the dang questions already.
Pretty snappy with the orders, are we? Okay, you got it. Sir, let me ask you something first. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened from your perspective.
Why ask me? I don't see the point.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I saw enough men lose their lives needlessly during the Mandalorian Wars. It's difficult to see that happen all over again. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. For what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastilla had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than really surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the
Republic?
Republic?
Like how Bastilla's just standing there. Are you accusing me of something?
Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors.
Rather, I wasn't? Or are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
Maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastilla's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
It's called plot armor, dingus. Go ahead and be paranoid.
I'm not trying to be paranoid. It's just that I learned a long time ago that something which looks like a coincidence probably isn't. Especially when the Jedi are involved. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. But hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastilla and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
Well, I hate you. What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Try something, and it'll be the last mistake you make.
It has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone.
Joke's on you, I take everything personally.
No, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
You haven't heard the last from me on this.
All right, all right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Alright. Where am I going? Okay. Wait. Yeah, it is this way. Invisible walls. Let's get an appreciation for the view.
Don't bother me. I'm here on a...
I already talked to all these losers in the first
I saw
episode.
you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Always good to see you, Dollar Store Duke Nukem. Goodbye.
Hold on just a second. Believe me, you'll want to hear this. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me.
I really don't remember asking about any of this.
Cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base.
You know
I need
what?
someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in it for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Alright, I'll be back when I got those codes.
Good luck. You're going to need it. The entrance to the base is sealed up tight. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't he get mad if I steal his droid? After talking about stealing his spaceship and his best henchman.
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Alright, you got yourself a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm
Who's she
going to wait in
talking to?
Javiar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both.
Pretty
get
sure
off
that's
this
the one in the Undercity. Or the lower level, whatever they call it. Heck. How convenient that the droid shop is right here. Never mind. It's the wrong shop. I'm an idiot. Oh, long walk. Does Bastilla have the run fast power? No. Alright. Get out of my way! Okay, here's the droid shop.
Hachu apang. Mokau dangya foki.
Give me the droid for free, or Davik will kill you.
Watawama muliri kin kun shopeshwa.
Goodbye. Again, so she's like, he better not come asking for custom work ever again, but it's not gonna matter. Intelligence, yeah, so with the droid, you definitely want to rack up those skill points. So repair works as treat injury for droids. Yeah, that's fine. Nope, not awareness. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yep. HP boost. Alright, I guess. Okay, whatever. I don't want awareness anyways. Alright, let's put little buddy with some weapons. Alrighty.
Sure.
T3 M4 is the most important part of the crew. I will not be taking any questions. Save. I said this episode 1, but LEGO needs to get on this and make a set of the Sith starfighters. They're pretty cool looking. A little goofy right now when they're in docking mode, but when their wings flip out, I think it looks really cool. Alright, that's why we brought the robot. Okay, we are going to want to save.
Yes?
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata. Bonanakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Tong nabun shanuyang.
Here. I'm pretty sure both of these are going to fail, but. Oh, okay. Okay. That works. Alright, we only have a few computer spikes, unless I can go buy some from somebody else.
Sure.
Yes?
Can I fast travel? No, I don't think so.
What?
Pain. Life is pain. When I first started playing Oblivion, I'd have these dreams where... So, for reference, I played Skyrim first. And then when I started playing Oblivion and how slow you walk, I started having these dreams where like I was trying to walk or run from something, but I just could not make myself go fast. Very frustrating dreams.
look at this. A real live celebrity right here in my shop. Winning that swoop bike race has made you into something of a... If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open.
What do you got for sale?
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final.
I just need computer parts. She does not like she is selling. Buy these. Buy all of these. What can I get rid of? Sell Carth's clothes. I'll never use these. Don't really care about this. Can I sell any of these weapons? That'll be it for now. I'll buy some more mid packs.
Welcome to...
Or rather, as many as I can buy. Pleasure to know business. Deal. Alright, so I didn't find what I wanted, but still got some good stuff. Got the mid packs. Will come in handy. So we're basically about to storm the Sith base. Spoiler alert, we're gonna have to fight someone with a lightsaber. Not fun. Especially at level 2. And I've got ADHD, so that's why he's whipping his swords around, because I get bored easily. It's something to do. I like how the doors just open. No one bothered to shut the door to the military base. Alright, T3. We used up an extra computer spec.
What can I do?
Alright. Old-fashioned way, then. Oh, hello. Run away. Quick save. Back to the fight. Can't loot anything? Okay, here we go. Let's see what the data pad had.
What?
Power conduit we installed in the elevator seems to have solved the shield outage problem on the droid. Finished tuning it today. That's right. There's a really irritating droid to fight in this part. Why does a medical droid have a laser gun? Asking for a friend.
The Force fights with me!
Run away! Gonna be really nice when I can level up. I'm aware this is a self-enforced handicap, but there is a reason.
Yes?
I'm here.
Sure.
What can I do?
Bastilla, heal me for free.
Sure.
There.
Free landmine. Never mind. The exploit I accidentally discovered a couple weeks ago. If you quick save and load the game, then it gets rid of your poison.
I'm here.
Sure.
Oh, we were already in here. Get out of my way! No, wrong button. Oh well. I should use my shields more often. This thing again? Alright. I genuinely don't remember that. Alright, how do I get... No, that's not what I want. Follow the green. Okay, so if I mess this up, he dies. Which would not be good. Oh, wrong one. Also not what I wanted, but whatever. Oh, I'm supposed to set them all to red. No? Oh, I think I just ran out of tries. Oh well. Not like he was gonna live much longer anyways.
With me.
Eventually it'll actually work. Come on, let me loot the bodies. Bug. I think the reason why that happens where after a fight sometimes I just can't move is because I'm streaming while playing the game, because normally, like, when I'm just playing by myself, that doesn't really ever happen. Nope, disengage. Out of there! Alright, that was not what I intended to happen. Alright, let's check the armory first this time. Oh. See, what do we got? Stuff for the droid. Grenades. Upgrades and a gun. Let's see, last one. Alright, more upgrades and another gun.
I'm here.
Sure.
I'm here.
Sure.
Try this again. Who threw that grenade? Well, that was stupid. I like how he's wearing, like, tracksuit pants. So, last time when I was fighting the bosses at the base, I mentioned when you find yourself playing this game and find yourself in a situation like this, the best thing to do is take the enemies out one at a time. It is painful and it is slow, but it works. It's called strategery, and it's how we won in Afghanistan. Just gonna retreat while I wait for my force to heal back up. Up to the point where I can electrocute that dude. Oh, that works too, I guess. Anyone else in there? Okay, so it's disengaged. Hey, run away, run away!
The Force fights with me.
That seems to just keep missing. Which is less than ideal. Run! Move! I'm pushing the button to move, but she's not moving. Hey, Bastilla. There you go.
So be it.
No, stop. Don't go fight. The combat system in this game kind of has a little bit of an autopilot. It's frustrating sometimes. Like, sometimes you'll try to heal yourself, but the game thinks you want to attack first, or you want to throw a grenade into a room full of enemies that don't see you. The game thinks you want to charge in like Leroy Jenkins. If you are old enough to understand that reference, I suggest you go to the nearest retirement home and just go ahead and check yourself in.
Yes.
Whatever, as long as this guy moves. Now we better fix the bug. Oh, anything useful? Oh, really?
What can I do?
Can I? No, I don't have. Okay.
What?
Also, so this works much like D&D, where if you gang up on an enemy with your teammates, the enemy can only attack one of you once per turn. Dang it. So that's also a good strategy, is to gang up on, just have everyone focus on one enemy at a time. It's a grenade. Don't I have any repair kits? Oh. Whoops.
What?
Yes?
Or you can attack the guy right in front of you.
Yes?
Alright, so Bastilla is the one that matters in this fight, since she has the force and the healing powers.
Let's make this quick.
Hod toward is a little expendable right now. Hate to see it happen.
What?
Oh, Sith-based pass card. I wonder if that will... Oh, no, I think that's like for us. Oh, crap. Found him. You guys have fun with that. No! Stop following me! Leave me alone! Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared! No! Mom! Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I upgraded the droid.
What can I do?
So hopefully the computer will be a little bit cheaper to use. See, I don't remember what the name of that thing I was just fighting was. If that's the sentry droid, then this would be really helpful. Menu. Let's see, check the security cameras. Okay, he looks very much not deactivated. Here's what I'm gonna do. Reload. And if nothing else, we can at least turn off the turrets in that room. Unless... Oh, I could disable him from here. Okay. Don't have enough to take out his shield. Alright, so the question is, do I feel like running all the way down to the Undercity to try to find computer parts? I'll fight him one more time and see how that goes.
Yes?
Very tempting to quick save, but that would be kind of disastrous for what we are trying to... Come on. We're doing it. To the Undercity I go.
What?
Yes?
Yes?
Fortunately, the elevator to the lower city is pretty close to here.
This elevator is off limits. Only it's obvious. Well, why didn't you just be...
Come on. accidentally walked into the apartments. I wonder if that fixes the bug. I don't really feel like fighting those guys right now.
Hey there, Upworlder.
Computer parts? Computer parts. Nope. Alright. Anyone here sell computer parts? This entire planet. Literally anyone.
Welcome back up.
Apparently I have the serum now, so let's
You
give
are
to this guy.
generous to offer this to us, Upworlder. You have my as you wish.
Alright, so that was useless. What about this guy? Here, you take this.
Back again. Your offer is generous, Upworld. The villagers infected with the rat ghoul disease have been nobody would be foolish enough to I can't help the infected ones. They farewell.
Alright, fine, I'm just gonna sell it. So that was a massive waste of time. Maybe there's someone here that'll sell me stuff. I feel like I would have already raided all of this. But I also feel like I might have skipped it. But considering... Get out of my way! What? There's nothing in there. I probably have been through here already. Alright, one more thing I can think of trying.
Yes?
Where's all the people? I don't remember killing everyone in this hallway.
I'm here.
Yes?
shit, this apartment. I vaguely remember messing around with that droid. Computer parts? Dang it. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Computer parts?
Kipuna. Kavatum. Kavatum pakun.
They just sold me some computer parts. Speaking of, I hear in Russia, since all the AI companies are... Who's shooting at me? Since all the AI companies are buying up stuff like graphics cards and RAM sticks, people in Russia have just been soldering their own, like, homemade RAM. Which I don't know how we hadn't... Like, how have we, like, as humanity, not already considered that as a possibility? Like, why is this only now happening? Granted, I don't know a whole lot about computers, so there might be a legitimate reason for that.
I'm here.
Alright, hopefully this guy's got some computer parts. Ah! Ha 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 ha! Alright, can I sell Carth? Alright, hopefully I've got enough computer parts now, so it costs 1 to access the computer. Yeah.
What?
Oh, I had
I'm
8?
here.
Yeah, I should have enough with 1 left over. If not, I guess I'll just cry or something. It would be nice to have more, so I could turn off the turrets as well, but... C'est la vie. Unless this lady's got something to sell me. No, I already asked her. I am gonna go sell the cure to the doctor's assistant.
Remember, if you get... Remember, if you get your hands on that rat ghoul serum.
Oh, the bounty office. Alright. I'll get it on my way back to talk to Candace.
Listen to me, people.
Who are we waiting on? The droid? There he is in the background. He do be making his way downtown, though. I think that's something the kids would say.
What can I do?
Sure.
Wrong way.
Didn't work.
There.
I swear, if there's computer parts in here, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, we're good. I should have laid some mines earlier.
Didn't work.
You cannot win. What can I do?
Run! Move! What are you doing, Bastilla?
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this.
I was hoping to save these for the boss fight, but
whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
Maybe this will be enough. Alright, so I just turned on solo mode because I want to be able to fight or lure the guy into here on my own term. No, stop! Without my companions interrupting me. Which I think the landmines are going to be the bigger issue.
I'm here.
What?
Now, if any of us could actually hit this thing. Alright, I literally just need to hit it once. Of course. Alright, more landmines it is.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
I think I have some poison ones left over still. I can use those for the Sith guy that we fight.
Nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
No, not the landmine.
What can I do?
What?
Alright, fine.
Yes?
Sure. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
I'm just trying to open the door. This game's so janky. But it's so good.
On this will get a nasty shock.
I promise the story gets good after this. After we get off Terrace.
You cannot win.
No, Bastilla. Let him walk into the landmine.
Sure.
I'm here.
Alright, you two clowns, come over here.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you.
I sense your
Very
mom is strong with
Who
you.
would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Turn away from the dark side. It won't lead you to anything but destruction.
Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
So you might be wondering why my character looks a little bit different. The more dark side you get, the uglier your character looks. So it's like corrupting you and whatever. So you're gonna want to turn on your shields.
What can I do? Yes?
Oh, this is brilliant. Alright.
Yes?
Sure.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
Yes? Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
Who dare?
No, what are you doing? Leave the landmine alone.
Didn't work.
I'm here.
What? What?
Alright. More landmines it is. Wait, I think this is the wrong one. I'm also gonna need a ton for when I fight Calo Nord. Now, a lot of this could be solved by me leveling up, but again, I'm not gonna do that.
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must...
Welcome to the
Okay. Which weapons am I using?
Yes?
So I've got the vibroblade, the prototype vibroblade. So everything else is fair game. Alright, that should be enough. Also beginning to think maybe the Wookiee would be better than the droid. Actually, you know what? As much as I hate to say it, I think Carth is going to be the most useful out of our remaining options. Let's check out the lightsaber. Can we upgrade this at all? Nope, okay. In the right part of the city. Okay, yeah.
I'm here.
How close is Bastilla to leveling up?
What?
A plague spreads.
Oh boy.
You do?
I'd like to know if we have a problem.
I know you won't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
No, Carth could have just not said anything, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. What are you watching me for?
I don't know that yet. Like I said before, it's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and well, it won't happen again. That's all.
I'm starting to get pretty tired of this attitude of yours.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be the first. Look, I don't expect you to be my friend. This is just the way I am. No need to take it personally.
How do I know that you won't betray us?
Me?
Yeah, you. Why should I trust you?
You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastilla, especially not yourself.
What is that supposed to mean? Ah, so you don't trust yourself, is that it?
I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
Alright, leave if that's what you want.
It's not what I want. I have a duty, and I intend to see it through. The galaxy is in danger, and I want to save it. That's what I want. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care?
Again, you brought this up.
Please just drop it. For now, can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Coward.
What can I do?
Uh-huh. What?
Yes?
Uh-huh. What?
Of course, we're waiting on Carth.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this.
You do have to think about this from the guy I'm about to fight's perspective. Like, imagine you see this guy, this Jedi that you've been looking for. You run out at the door to fight him, and as soon as you do, you just explode. Kind of hard to prep for something like this.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
Trying to open the door, but whatever.
Who dares to... Who would have thought...
You
Don't Bastilla it, we're gonna let him come to us. Alright, whatever.
Yes?
Ready?
Yes?
You asked for this!
And that's how we do it in Vegas.
I'm here.
Ready?
Sure.
How much is this worth? So I'm gonna need to go buy a bunch of more landmines, like I said, to fight. What's his name? Kalonord. I am going to be right back. Should be... Alright, come on, I tested this earlier. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, actually, I think this is going to be a good place to end things for now. I was hoping to get off Terrace today, but there's still quite a bit to do. I mean, it's the home stretch, but and I'd keep pushing forward, but I have a previous engagement coming up that I need to prepare for. So we'll call it a day. Actually, can I go and do... Alright, so if you do end up watching this, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Happy Easter if you celebrate. If you don't, well, happy weekend. Yeah. And let's see, go ahead and save. And yeah, have a good one, everybody.